this. Check this out. So this truck was just sitting right up there, idling for a while, and I knew he was just probably checking the boat out because people are interested in the Shanty boat. And then I saw him come down here, and he was taking a picture, so I came out and talked to him for a few minutes, and he said he was out squirrel hunting. And I said, "You want to sell one of those squirrels?" He goes, "I got a whole freezer full of them," and he gave me 3 of them. So I'm gonna, I remember, I know how to, I haven't, shot a squirrel in a while, but I think I remember how to easily skin these guys. And I'm gonna make some squirrel soup probably tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys. Good morning, guys and gals. So we are cooking up the squirrel that we got from that very nice good old boy here in Mississippi. I didn't catch his name, but he did write down the name of the channel, so maybe he's watching. And if you are, thank you for this. This is an absolute treat. And let's see how this turns out. This is going to be a squirrel and eggs and potatoes breakfast. Stay tuned. Okay, almost done here. So, squirrel. I cooked the potatoes. I kind of put them in halfway when these are halfway done to get some of the flavor. And then I left a bunch of the squirrel juices in the pan. And I'm finishing up the eggs, which go quick. We'll have ourselves a, let's call it a Mississippi breakfast. Oh, hi, my name is Wavey Gravy, star of the channel. I want to tell you about this awesome cooler fridge that Ice Coast sent us. This is a really big deal. We could not afford one of these on our own. Now we can keep our ice cream cold, we can keep all our other stuff cold. Now my treats don't need to be refrigerated, so I don't care too much, but my human thinks it's great. And we turned the left side into a refrigerator, we turned the right side into a freezer. We're trying to learn, I can't read, but my human's trying to read, and it's really straightforward. It runs on 12 volt, it'll run on house power. We've got solar panels, so we just run it on the inverter and just plug it into 110 power, and it works just fine. But you can also run it on a diesel. Oh, this is my human pretending like he doesn't like Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Yeah, you can tell he really doesn't like it. And then he keeps it nice and cold for the next time he sneaks it at like 2 in the morning. And so yeah, check out Ice Cold Coolers, link in the description, and there's a discount. Bye. Oh, you poor animal. You poor animal. You poor animal. Well, good morning, guys and gals. So we are leaving the little dock over there in Fulton, Mississippi, that we hung out for a couple days and got a few things done and gassed up and went to a Walmart and such. And now the Fulton Lock and Dam, it's got a different name, I'll put it on the screen, but we're heading to it right now. I just gave them a call a couple minutes ago. They said come on down. So let's continue on with the trip, guys. Stay tuned. All right, they got the green light on for me. I can see it. We're gonna pull on in like we've done dozens of times now. I'm gonna try to catch the horn that they blow off when it's all clear, the all clear horn. Let's see if I can catch it. Got it. You see that little inlet right there? There is a Walmart just like a hop, skip, and a jump right there. And I was looking at the map and I was tempted to pull into one of these little secluded hideaways and hang out and walk around town a little bit and such, but you know, I guess we're just, I'm gonna continue on. Other places to see. There's a lot of the Great Loop left to do, and it's almost January now, so yeah. You can see how it could just take, a person could just take years really to do the Great Loop properly if you want to stop and see everything there is to see. We are going to stop at this little dock here while they're locking through. Someone at the Wilkins Lock and Dam around the corner there. Take Wavey for another walk. Stay tuned, guys. This lockmaster is a woman, a female, with a really thick Mississippi accent. When I call him on the phone, she's like, I never do accents well. It always sounds like I'm making fun of them when I'm not, because I absolutely love accents. I love the Southern accent. But it's something, you know, she's like, just make sure you put your life jacket on, and if you just come out and wave to me, hun, when you're ready. I love the Huns and the deers and the ma'ams and the sirs. The South, such a special place. This is one of the few pleasure boats that I've seen out here on this entire trip, really. Mostly because I'm running behind most loopers and long distance boaters, but yeah, this guy, they're heading north for some reason. Probably back into Kentucky Lakes is my guess. That's a neat boat. I think that's a Prairie 29, if I'm not mistaken. Neat boat. Little trawlers. Little diesel trawlers. Okay, guys and gals, this is how it goes in the Tenn-Tom for a while. It's just kind of lock after lock. And this one is Cochran, I believe. It's in Armory, Mississippi. Mile marker 371, if I'm not mistaken, and we're coming up on it now. I just gave him a call on the phone. That's what I've been doing, is calling him a little bit ahead of time. He's going to have it green lighted for me by the time I get there. Typical tying up to the starboard side, like you just saw. And yeah, so passing through another one, guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I just want to show you this. So this is a rare evening where I'm probably going to go into dark. I'm going to try to find a place to anchor or dock up somewhere before it gets completely dark, but right now it's pretty close, as you can tell, about 5 o'clock. And we're in northern Mississippi right now in the Tenn-Tom. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but coming into, we're north of Columbus, Mississippi by about maybe 30 miles or so. And I thought I would, I've been looking for the past hour for a nice spot, and I actually did pull into one of these little side spots over here, and it literally came up to 1 foot. I mean, it went from 30 feet to 1 foot, and the front of the boat ran up into the mud. So that might give us an idea how difficult this is going to be, but that's okay, because I can use the electronics here to stay in the channel, and it's, at the end of the day, we're only doing 5 miles an hour, so we will figure this out, and I will keep you posted. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so I guess I'm going to try to show you this. I have the light on up there. And I need to reposition it, put it higher up on the boat, to shine up in front of the boat instead of on the deck here. Or maybe have a second one up there, but yeah, I'm running at night here. I'm using Navionics and the chart plotter, and it's going to get fully dark on us, but we'll be alright. Stay tuned. Okay guys, let me try to show this to you. So we were using Navionics, and it told us of an anchorage. All of this stuff up in here, like, it's all like 1 foot. It just comes up to mud almost instantly off the channel. But thankfully, Navionics told us of a channel that has some depth. We're sitting in about 3.5 feet of water right now. You probably can't see that because of the glare. And you're not going to be able to see anything. I'm sorry, guys. But we're up on this channel. Trust me, I'll show you in the morning. I can just barely see the tree line. And it's really calm water up here. And we're, yeah, there's no barge traffic coming up here. And the anchor will be, I could probably just float here without an anchor. That's how calm it is. And I'll just show this to you in the morning. Well, good morning, guys and gals. As I told you, I would show you in the morning where we ended up. Came in here after dark, which is rare. I usually try to stop before dark. This ended up being a great spot. Plenty of depth. And You know, it was marked on Navionics as an anchorage, which is great. I see those little anchor symbols a lot, but I, wasn't putting two and two together to start maybe looking for them. Those are probably, uploaded to people, from people, I should say, to Navionics, and then Navionics checks them out, probably the people that run it, and then they add them to their program there, is my guess. I don't know if you can see this, but the moon is still out, almost a full moon. It's been really pretty the last couple nights. So yeah, we're just coffeeing up and straightening up, and we're gonna hit the river soon. Probably stop in Columbus, Mississippi next. So stay tuned. Okay, guys and gals, we are coming up to Aberdeen Lock and Dam. I've already given them a call, and they are prepping the chamber for us, and I'm looking for the green light. We'll pull in, and you've seen this before, and let's just get through it quickly. Stay tuned. As I've been calling the lockmasters on the phone when I come into view with them, I ask them if they can monitor 14, because that's the channel that my radio picks up best, the one that I have at the moment. And usually they say yes. There's a couple of, I think we've maybe had one that said they didn't have a radio on 14, but just go ahead and use the phone. So I'm finding that at least here on the Tenn-Tom, the lockmasters are used to talking to people on the phone. They always pick up in the office and stuff. So just keep that in mind. If you are having some issues with your radio and it won't reach, or you can't figure out what channel they're on or something, you can just look up their numbers. Really easy. And before we know it, we're down and they're open the gates. Thank you, sir, and have a happy new year.
Roger, Tim. You too. Have a good trip.
I'm all hooked up to the floating pin lockmaster whenever you're ready.
Roger, roger.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good 2024.
Roger, Cap. Thanks a lot. Have a safe trip on down, and Happy New Year's, and be careful.
Will do. Thank you, sir. Guys, we're stuck in the future. I think we're in Florida. Yeah, I'm wearing the Florida shirt, and you won't believe this. When we were in Columbus, Mississippi, this giant UFO came down, and it was like a beam that just came down, and it grabbed Wavey and I, and it went up, and it took, well, I can't tell you the things it did to us for like 3 days. Okay, this is a family channel, but we got no footage of Columbus because it was big, it was round, it had lights. I think it took the whole Shanty up with it. We went to places I've never Well, we'll talk about that on the backup channel, but I'm sorry, guys. I have no footage of Columbus, Mississippi. So please just forgive me, and we'll just carry on down the river. We're back on the water again, and it feels so good. We stayed at Columbus here for 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. And a nice little break, but now I'm happy to be back on the water trail, heading south. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys, we're gonna beach it, take a bath, take a break, take a wavy beach break. Well, look at this, a fellow traveler going by. Good thing I wasn't out there taking my bath. This is what a beagle does when they get on a scent. They start bellowing. We are only a few miles away from the Alabama border. Just right around that corner. Right there. And here we go, guys. Passing into Alabama on the Tenn-Tom Waterway. Another mile marker. Another milestone. Well, okay, guys and gals, we came up to the next lock on the Tenn-Tom here. This is the Bevill, I believe is how you pronounce it. Bevill Lock and Dam. And I just called them on the phone, and they said give them about 15 minutes. They'll give us the green light, and we're going to pass through. Just stay tuned. Okay, guys, we got the green light. See it? Probably right there. Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay. Stay.